Now at this point, the bottom end of the handle is squared off. Since I need a rounded end, I'll need to build this manually with surfaces. Specifically, I'll be using a simple extruded surface, then trimming to produce the desired shape. First, I need to edit the handle spline sketch and add a construction line at the bottom. The line will be tangent to the spline with an arbitrary length. The important aspect of the line is its direction, since it'll be used to create a new sketch plane. With the construction line added, I'll exit the sketch. Next, I'll create a plane that's 90 degrees from the right plane, using the construction line as a reference. This provides me with a sketch plane for the extruded surface I'll be creating. On this new plane, I'll sketch a partial ellipse that'll round off the end of the handle. The ellipse will not be fully defined, but there are a couple of important characteristics about this sketch. Remember that this will be an extruded surface for the purpose of rounding the bottom of the handle. This means the ellipse should be centered on the handle in order to produce a symmetric shape. It should also be wider than the handle, so it can be used as a trimming tool. And it should not extend beyond the bottom of the handle, otherwise it won't produce the rounded bottom we're looking for. When creating the extruded surface, I'll also be sure it's extruded far enough to penetrate into the bottle in one direction, and enough to be clearly outside of the handle in the other. Again, this overbuilding ensures that I'm creating a good trimming surface. At this point, the bottom of the handle is made up of three surface bodies: the new extruded surface, the main body, and the handle itself. Since the surfaces intersect, a mutual trim seems like a good option at this point to clean up the transition. However, the mutual trim option leads to some unwanted geometry. While the mutual trim option can be very convenient, sometimes it's necessary to break up trim options to end up with cleaner geometry. This is such a case. Instead of using a mutual trim involving all three surfaces, I'll limit the operation to the handle surface and the extruded surface. This produces clean geometry. Of course, the handle is now rounded, but it's not connected to the main body. To do this, I'll use another mutual trim feature, this time using the handle and main body surfaces. The end result is an attached, hollow handle, allowing fluid to flow from the main body into the handle area. To complete the blend, I'll add a couple of fillets. First, a variable radius fillet across the rounded trimmed edge. The radius will transition smoothly from 0.25 at one end to 0.15 halfway along the edge, then back to 0.25 at the other end. And finally, to complete the handle, I'll add a second fillet with a constant radius of 0.2 inches.